Hey guys, I want to make a really short video talking about the brand new Halo TV show. Now, the very first trailer dropped today, and I've got to say, it looks good, and it also weirdly looks bad at the same time. I am pretty optimistic for this show. I think there is potential here for this to be successful, considering it's not actually canon, or it's got its own kind of canon, you know, being in the Silver timeline. But straight away, just taking a look at the trailer, the Master Chief's armor looks fantastic. It looks really good. That was probably the hardest thing they had to get right, you know, because a lot of us will see the Master Chief's armor, or his Mjolnir armor, and think, is it good or is it bad? And if it looks bad, we'll immediately be turned off from the show. So I'm very pleased to see that his armor is looking really good. The other three Spartans of Silver Team look good too. The one Spartan with the EOD helmet looks so badass, and I'm excited to see them in action. Now, while the armors look fantastic, I will just say they look a little stiff while walking, and it's kind of easy to tell that they are fake. It's way easier to see that from the other three Spartans compared to Chief's armor. With that said, the other three Spartans still look good. Something pretty funny is at the start, you can actually see someone holding an AK-47. Now, I've got no clue how this has ended up in a Halo TV show, but I guess it's got something to do with the insurrectionists, and I know somewhere in the lore there was someone using a Desert Eagle from a museum, so it's not totally unbelievable that there's an AK-47, but still, I found that quite funny. Just like during the first 5 seconds, I was like, what the fuck is that doing there? The sets look really nice, and the VFX looks really good in places, and also not so good in other areas. One bit I really enjoyed was where the Master Chief was taking on 2 energy sword elites, but what you can see is that one of the elites actually grazes the Master Chief's armor, and you can actually see his energy shields for a brief moment. It looks really cool. I'll show you a quick image on the screen, but yeah, there it is. The shot of the Pelican rotating around looks excellent. One of the elites that has the energy sword piercing through the wall looks kind of similar to the Arbiter. I don't want to say it's the Arbiter because a lot of the elite armors look very similar in this trailer, but I just want to say the elite design overall looks really nice, and it seems to me that they've gone with the Halo 2 anniversary blur design for the elites, which is really good to see. Now, something not so great is the Cortana Mod. I'm not too sure why she's not that blue or why she looks very human. Yeah, I'm not a real fan of this Cortana design at all. I think she needs to be totally blue. Even still, I don't know, the hair, it just doesn't look right. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you guys will feel the same way as me, but that's just how I'm feeling with this Cortana design. I'm also not too keen on the story of a human child getting raised by the Covenant themselves. As we can see, it's this blonde chick here, Maki. Now, she's most likely just being kept around to open any Forerunner artifacts, or when the time comes, she'll be used to access one of the Halo installations. Again, I'm not too keen on the character there, but I do understand why they are having a human there to give us insight into the big bad of the TV show, you know, just to save money. But still, hopefully the story does work out there. Now, the final thing I'll touch on is the Master Chief's voice. Obviously, we've all grown up with Steve Downes voicing the Master Chief, so it was a little jarring to hear another voice coming out of the suit, but as weird as it may seem, I actually think Pablo Schreiber actually did a pretty decent job. Of course, nothing will come close to Steve Downes, like that's just a fact. I think this is pretty decent, kind of sounds like a younger Chief. That's how I'm kind of going into it right now, but look, it's non-canon, we'll see where it goes. Right now, I'm actually okay with that, because I have seen we are going to be seeing the Master Chief's face once in a while. I don't know if that's going to come true, but I just assume that will be the case, because they hired an actual actor, you know, not just a stunt guy. Anyway, with that said, I think the Halo TV show has potential. Like, you can easily see the potential there. This could become really successful if it's done well, if the story's done well. So far, I've got to say I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm hoping this will turn out to be a success, you know, so we can get more Halo shows, Halo things, Halo movies. That would be really cool to see in the future. Of course, it all kind of does right on this show. Paramount don't have the best reputation in terms of TV shows, so we'll see what happens. But I think it's best to go into this one being cautiously optimistic. So worst case scenario, if it doesn't turn out that well, it's no real biggie. And thankfully, it's not canon. So again, it doesn't really affect us either way, but hopefully it's a good TV show. Anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. If you enjoyed the video, drop me a like, and I'll catch you on the next video. Have a good one.